Hey everybody, in this video we're going to continue where we left off in the last, which is we're in the variables.tf. We're defining our variables. I can make this a little bit bigger. We can go over what we've done so far. So far we have the tag name, the CIDR we defined, account to share to, transit gateway ID, base name, and the public prefix. So what we're going to do is create three different levels. So this is the public one. We're also going to have a variable. We're going to call this private. App prefix. This is where we're going to put our applications that do not need to be directly accessed. This is again a type of a map and default. And this is going to be similar to what the last one looked like. We're just doing it with two different subnets again. So this is private app sub -az1 and again AZ equals US East 1 dash AZ1, and CIDR for this is going to be, what we'll do is we'll use 10.200.20.0/24. Since we have a large CIDR here, we can do that. And we also want to do the index here, and that's going to come into play later when we're defining, when in the main part of this, as we define these. So then we have private app sub AZ2. So this is our second one that we're going to define. And we're going to put this in US East 1 AZ2. Okay, CIDR here we'll use CIDR here we'll use 10.200.21.0/24. All right, next index equals 2. Okay. So that's our variable for private app prefix, and then what we're going to do is we're going to have a data prefix. This is where we're going to put our database server, something like that, without any type of internet access. So this one, the private app prefix, this will have a NAT gateway that allows it to go out, while this one will not. This one will be completely separate. If you want it to have any type of communication with anything, you're gonna have to allow it, and you have to use VPC endpoints to give it access. Okay. So their private app prefix, and again type is map, and default. So this is private no, this is not, that's not right. I already have the app one, so let's make this should be data. This should actually be data. Data, private, yes. Private data sub AZ1, and we're going to define these. So then we'll give it its AZ equals US East 1, AZ1. We got that. Then the CIDR, define the CIDR, equals, and this will be 10.200.30.0/24. And index equals 1. And that is just for us to use during the configuration. Private data sub AZ2. This is going to equal AZ equals US1 AZ2 CIDR equals 10.200.31.0/24. And we could have used actually if we want to make this smaller, although the 10 space is rather large, we could have made our original CIDR 10.200/20 instead, and still had, you know, enough of these subnets. Now this is just, we have many subnets for a /24, so we don't need that many. But that's what we've done. Equals 2. Okay, so let's just go over what we've done so far and make sure that this looks right. Let's save this. Control S to save. That saves it. There it goes away. The little dot goes away. That was up there. So okay, so we have our variables. We have all of our everything mapped out, right? We've got these maps of subnets. You can add a new subnet. If you just wanted to add another one, all you would do is probably copy this, change it to 3, change the CIDR, and change the index. And then you would have more, and you could run Terraform plan, Terraform init. Right now, we run Terraform init. Should already be initialized. It's already initialized. So if we run Terraform, so the next thing that we usually run is Terraform plan. So if you run Terraform plan right now, it's going to say there's no changes, right? Because we don't have anything defined in the main TF, and we're not doing anything in these files. We're just defining variables. All right, so we have our variable, our tag name, our CIDR. We have the account that we want to share to. That's going to be used for RAM. We don't have a transit gateway ID, so we probably should create that at some point. Right now we don't have that, so that's something to do. Variable, base name, and public prefix. And we could actually create the transit gateway here, but generally you're gonna already have a transit gateway defined if you're at this point. If you're just building it, you should probably define it in Terraform, just so that you have everything in Terraform and you're not going outside of it, because then it gets a little more difficult to work with. It's better if everything's defined in your infrastructure as code, but that's not really going to be the real world most of the time. Most of the time you're coming in and there's probably some already stuff. There's probably already stuff created. So that's what we're going to do for right now. All right, so thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful. Our next video will get into some real Terraform configuration and start building some stuff using Terraform and building this infrastructure the way we want to. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it.